And we're back.
We're back.
Cut a different one of us, so like we're all wearing different clothes and shit.
They're like, what the fuck?
It'd be better if we do like of each separate word, and everyone's like changing clothes as they're doing. Blur, late or
they were like, what the fuck? Yeah, guys, sorry, we had to do a wardrobe change and our at-home podcast that we do. Yeah, we gotta do it in front of a live studio audience and change outfits all the time. Yeah, so I'm just gonna make a cut, and then we'll do this for Blurred Overtime, what the official name was gonna be, or Blurred Extra, or Extra Blurred. So this is the part of the segment where we just talk about news that's going on in the entertainment world, anything that lights up our fancy, whatever. This is kind of for us to shoot the shit and talk about whatever we want to talk about without muddying the time for the main content that we wanted to review. So before we do all that shit, all of that, I do have to bring out an old segment that has been long awaited for by the fans.
Shit.
By the fans.
Yes.
Long awaited
People
segment.
crave.
Yeah, people crave. Like, I literally had people outside picketing.
Dark Side, get your pillow ready.
You're about to get the best sleep of your life. I promise you that, sir. So I just want to show you, since we're talking about the Batman, this is extremely relevant to this, but I want to do a quick sneaker corner of something that I bought and purchased for retail, by the way. Right now, it'll be really hard for you to buy these for retail because they're sold out in my size. But something that just came out recently, it's been on my radar for like the past month. At one point, people say you could buy it early. I checked every website I could not buy this early. But I was able to snag a pair from overseas. I paid like $15 in shipping, but I was able to buy it for retail instead of buying it for resale, which is, at the time when I was looking at it, was like double the cost for resale. Or a little bit under double the cost. It was like $125, $126. And they resell for like $70, $80. But since we're talking about the Batman, I want to show you guys my brand new, not one of a kind, but my brand
Jesus
new.
Christ, let's show
Shut
up.
the fuck up. I'm so excited about this. I'm telling you, guys, I've been so excited about this shoe for so long. It is the Batmobile Crocs.
Oh my God.
That came out, I think about a week or two ago. So this is built off of the Tim Burton Batman Batmobile.
Incredible.
Yeah, so I absolutely love this shoe. I do have like two pairs of Crocs, and this is one of the two, and I love the shoe. It's actually.
So what are these called for like the audio listeners if they want to take a peek at these?
These are the just say the Batmobile Crocs. So yeah, the Batmobile Crocs. So
yes, there you go.
Yeah, so
oh my gosh.
Yeah, I
so
absolutely
nostalgic.
love. Yeah, so nostalgic. Has the jet engine, little turbo thing in the back. It has you have the windshield, little bat charms on it. You got the headlights. Yeah. I mean, come on.
The official name is Gibbets.
Air holes make it go faster.
They make it go faster.
Yeah,
and if you put it in sport mode, you have the actual little wing of the Batmobile.
Shit.
My
there you go.
Guys, I'm talking about if you want to go from a walk to a slow jog, you have to put these bad boys in sports mode. It's over for anybody. You'll be out walking old people and small children in no time with these. Even they got the bat symbol inside. Oh my God! Like,
yep,
I mean,
obscene.
Yeah, obscene. I mean, these were, but in all seriousness, these were going for a pretty penny for Crocs. Now there are other Crocs that go for a lot of money, like the Lightning McQueen. Those when they first came out went for a lot of money. Now they don't go for as much because they re-released them so many times. But I needed to get these. I absolutely loved them. I thought they were cool. I mean, I have a Batman, gaming chair, Secret Labs chair. I have so much different Batman memorabilia, so I had to get this to prove that I am truly Batman. I am the Knight. So unfortunately, the Underground's not here, so I can be able to stun on him to show him that I am truly Batman, even with a little Batman, little charm, whatever you call these things.
Oh shit, yeah, it's got a little charm in it.
Yeah. So read them and weep. I know you guys are jealous, And at the end of the day, you know what? I just let your jealousy just fester and consume you because you guys cannot be as cool as
Now,
me.
I own a lot of Batman memorabilia. I own a lot of it.
No one gives a
of it.
shit about you, okay?
And,
no one gives a shit about you or your Batman. I am the coolest Batman. I am the true fan.
I'm just saying.
But do you have the Shrek Crocs? Because that's the only one I really care about.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I actually do.
Let me see them.
You really want to see them?
Yeah, I am curious. Just out of curiosity, because I've never seen one like actually. Yeah.
All right, hold on a second. All right,
look, I was gonna say, you can go get them.
Okay.
I was gonna say that I have a lot of Batman paraphernalia lying around, and I'm not ashamed to purchase random junk with that logo on it. And I've purchased a lot of random junk with that logo on it.
I know where this is going. Go ahead.
He doesn't have his headphones on. He can't hear anything I'm saying.
I can't believe that shit sold out.
What an ugly!
Oh.
Right now he cannot hear us. He's looking through. His headphones are off, and he's like digging through the boxes like for the Shrek. But
it's like what you get a fucking Walmart kid section.
Yes. Fuck! It looks exactly like that. It looks like Payless for kids. Oh, here he comes. He comes back here. Anyways, but yeah, basically for sure. Overall, looking really good, and like sleek too.
All right, what are you guys talking about?
The Crocs.
I don't know what you're saying. I'm going to have to go back in the pot, and I know you said some shit.
That's irrelevant. Probably not worth it.
I don't care.
Listen, I love the sneaker quarter, and
I hate you so much.
I'm excited to see what you'll put out there.
Okay, well, I don't give a shit. I do have the Shrek Crocs.
Actually, okay,
those are pretty fucking cool. I'll be honest.
So,
I like those more than the Batman ones.
Without getting I love that. I do like the band. All right, that's what I wanted to see. I do like
the little band.
The fuzzy thing on the back is there, and now, could the ears and the nose come off and move around or something?
Yeah, you can take them off.
It looks like
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
now let me ask you this, Creamcast.
Sure.
Where do you envision yourself wearing these Crocs?
First off,
where do you see yourself? Like, how does that look like? Walk us through this.
Okay,
so that's the first thing I thought of. That's the first thing.
So, okay, which ones are you talking about?
The Batman ones.
Which ones?
Pick
the
one.
Batman.
Yeah.
The Batman ones. These are only house shoes. I'm not wearing them out. These are house shoes for me. So I wear them around the house. And if I gotta go outside to get the mail, I'll wear them really quick outside. But
now, do you have the courage to wear those like on an outing with your wife?
Depending on where we go. Like, I think the minimum place I would take them to is like a really, really nice steak restaurant. Like if I'm going to like I'm going out to a steak restaurant, I'll be in the suit, and I promise you I will wear these Crocs.
You'll be stunting with
the it'd be like I don't have them in sport mode, and the guy comes up to me like, "Sir,
we need you to probably get VIP.
I'm gonna require you to put this in sports mode, please."
Sir, you obviously have sandals on. We don't accept that. We need you to put in sports mode and put them in sport. Like, oh shit, sir, sorry, we didn't know you had the Batman. We didn't see the wing come off. Like, apologize. Yeah, I demand 50% off my meal. Thank you, peasants. So it's in the nice section. No, I mean these are honestly like the Croc shoes I was gonna sell, and then I really, really started to like them. So I kept one. I bought my nephew a pair, and just never worn them because I have had my other house shoes to wear. And then when I saw the Batman ones, of course, I am not going to wear that outside because I love Batman. I will never disrespect Batman. So right now they're house shoes, but will I ever wear them outside? If I'm going to like a friend's house, like my brother-in-law's house or something like that, yes, I will just go over to his house wearing Crocs. But other than that, no, I'm not wearing Crocs outside.
You know what? I'm looking at the Crocs website, and they have a lot of crossovers. There's a Nightmare on Elm Street that actually looks pretty neat.
Oh,
yeah, Crocs has a lot of crossovers, and that's the thing. It's like when people joke about Crocs, they're really comfortable. I don't know if you guys have ever worn a pair of Crocs, but they're extremely comfortable.
No.
I believe you.
Yeah, I see why people.
I don't know.
wear them.
Just listen. I know what I look like when I go outdoors. I don't think I can put my wife through the shame of me going outdoors with Crocs. So that's why I don't really wear Crocs, because I'm like, shit. I'm pretty sure she's embarrassed enough as it is. I'm like, I just can't add this extra layer.
Right.
Now, what's the value? Like, is it highly sought after? Because I'm trying to look up
Which one? The StockX one?
The
StockX?
Batman one specifically.
Okay,
The Batman?
is the Batman one the most
The
valuable?
Batman's the new one, so that one's
that's
probably
the
the
one.
most sought after one.
Batman Crocs.
Batman Crocs.
Yeah.
Batmobile Crocs. Batmobile Crocs. Because they did another one Batman that was, I think, older. The newer ones are like Batmobile Crocs. Let me take a look. So Batmobile Crocs on StockX right now. Oh, they've absolutely tanked. For now my size, they're going for retail now. They sold $70.
I see.
Yeah. At one point, if you look at the thing, at one point, if you got them early, some pairs were selling for $300.
Actually, on Crocs official website, you can only get the men's. Oh wait, size 4.
Yeah,
Is that kids?
the men's
That's kids.
Yeah, the men's size sold out. So
Yeah, adult sizes are pretty much all gone.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird how that works because, like I said, on StockX, like literally a week ago, they were selling for like $100 something. Now they're going back to like retail. So I mean, that's just the nature of the shoe game at the moment.
That's the Croc game. That's the Croc game.
The Croc game is a serious game right now. Now if you're looking at the Shrek ones, I don't know if they're Shrek has
Shrek
gone
ones.
Yeah, you weren't here for that.
You didn't see them.
Oh yeah.
Super kicked me off.
Yeah,
Shrek ones. You have to watch the VOD, Benito Mac.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, no, I still have them. Trust me, they ain't going nowhere.
No.
Whoa! Whoa! Calm down, buddy.
We got the goddamn nose on them.
Yeah, got the nose, got the ears. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
And they got the his little loincloth thing or his jacket that he has. Yeah, they got that as well. For my size, at size 12, they go for 130 right now. So they go over double the cost of retail. So
I'm seeing 310 on StockX. That's crazy. 310?
Oh yeah, the highest you can get is 350 for a size 5. So yeah.
5?
Amazon has a pair for $50.
What a world.
Is that sought after in size 5? Wow.
Yeah, I mean, there's some small feet people out there, so you can't discriminate against them.
Leave that alone.
Yeah, it does have very tiny, dainty feet. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, these things go for a lot of money, but sometimes. But yeah, that's like I said, I was really excited to show you guys. Yeah, they're really comfortable. I recommend that everybody gets them if they're a true Batman fan.
Very good.
Yeah. So, enough of Sneaker Corner and
So Dark Side, when are you picking up a pair of those bad boys?
The Batmobile?
Yeah.
Well, like, I mean, who knows? I won't be able to find them.
Okay.
I mean, we know someone here who can find them for you pretty easily.
Hook you up.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows what the future holds?
Yeah.
When you're in the market for one, yeah.
Yeah, you know who to hit up.
Yeah. I got the connect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Going to the dark webs, and I can find you a pair. Don't worry about it. Might come with a kilo of something else as well. Just make my little drug mule. All right. So now that we're done with the Sneaker Corner, I'm gonna put that back in the vault. You guys are not getting Sneaker Corner anytime soon. Don't cry about it. I understand. It's the most anticipated section or topic of the Blrd podcast, but I'm gonna keep that in my bag for right now. We do have a comment. We do have a comment from Polar Knights. It says, "I love this show. It is the perfect evolution of beard growth." It absolutely is. It absolutely is.
That's so fucking true, man. Damn, that's so true.
Like if Ed was here, you have a pretty much a bit. Well, no.
Ed would be after me.
Yeah, he'd be after
got
you.
The little pencil.
Yeah, he has a pencil. He has a pencil. And Ed is still in denial, saying, "Oh, I could grow a real beard.
Full beard.
I could grow a full beard anytime." Like, no, dude,
Hey.
you're 40 at this point, dude. Like,
Yeah,
it ain't happening, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's long gone. That chance is long gone.
Everybody's like, yeah, you're gonna get your second puberty anytime soon now. Like, that's not how it works. I guess it's you, Green Tuner, Ed, then Bandito, then myself, and then no one can ever beat the champ of beards here. Dark Side. I think it's something.
He has the built-in cheat code.
He does.
Yeah. The nature's beard cheat. Why is everybody over there have like such beautiful big beards? What the fuck is up with that?
Yeah.
Like every time I see them, they got like these long, luscious, beautiful beards. I'm like,
culture, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. Do you guys ever see the video of there's a Indian guy and he had like a thick, big, like long beard, and he shaves his beard and he goes around showing people his beard, and like everybody else is like, "Oh my god, your beard, like it's gone," blah blah blah. And the dad looks at him and just slaps the shit out of him. And then he looks at his dad like, he looks at his dad like, "What the fuck?" And the dad slaps him again. Like, I guess he's brought shame and dishonor to his family for not having a beard. So I mean,
Dark side.
Is
that why you can't shave your beard?
Yeah, I mean it's selective breeding at this point. Yeah.
Switch the powers, like Samson.
Yeah, pretty much. Have you, he loses power. I don't know if you guys ever seen. I mean, no, we've seen him, but I don't know if you ever seen Darkseid without a beard.
That sounds cursed.
It's cursed.
It is. It wasn't. Yeah, it's not good.
He went through a phase.
When I unlocked the beard, like
that was a game changer.
It was forgot what I was gonna say, but like when I unlocked that achievement in life, once that was unlocked, there's no going back to that.
There's no going back.
Yeah, I have gone back like once, and I was like, the fuck is this shit? And I think I will, and I literally remember staring myself and concentrating the beard to grow back right then and there.
Willing it to grow.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, maybe, who knows? Maybe one day it will reappear.
Please don't. Please.
The chin. But,
Darkseid.
Man. Hey, it's just like, it's so, the bottom of your face gets cold. You know what I mean? And,
it does. Yes.
That's it. That's just nature's way of keeping you toasty.
Yeah.
I wish I can grow a fuller length beard. That's what I want, but it's just not in the cards.
I could grow a beard.
Yeah.
This little shitty patch here and here, and that's it.
Yeah.
God didn't bless me with the beard genes.
Yeah. Darkseid. I mean, when he doesn't have a beard, I mean, he looks like a young old man. It's one of the it's so freaky because he de-ages by 20 years. But you're like, this motherfucker's still a grown ass man.
Yeah, if I shave the beard, for sure, like I'll lose like 20 years from my life. Like I will instantly youthify myself. But something's wrong.
You're an old teenager. Like you're an old teenager.
If he went to high school, I'd be like, this motherfucker. I can't stop him.
I think I've talked about this. Like my whole face, all the hair is trying to connect. It's trying to like the hair from here, and I keep like having to stop that. It's trying to connect it to the eyebrows, into like Wolfman situation.
I was gonna say, I think you might have lycanthropy.
Yeah, lycanthropy.
He's slowly turning into
like a werewolf. It's like a slow version of lycanthropy, and I have to keep keeping it at bay every day. So.
Yeah, it's like a receding hairline. His is different. He has an advancing hairline. It's like he's trying to hold the line. He's like,
basically.
But
I think there was even one time when Darkseid, you must have gone to like a black barbershop or something because they lined up your beard. You look like you were about to either preach a sermon or like drop an R&B album. It was like the cleanest beard I've ever seen on Darkseid.
Yeah.
I can't.
Most people so many girls that day.
But the thing is with Darkseid, he has the beard. Like You don't actually. I don't like him with a short beard, man. I like him with because this look that he has now looks natural on him.
It's more approachable.
Yeah, it's more approachable. Like,
Yeah.
if he's too clean,
Yeah.
I'm like, I gotta keep my wife away from him. I gotta keep my mom, my sister away from him.
Well,
'Cause
when he looks too clean, I'm like, this motherfucker's trying to scam me out of some money.
this motherfucker,
He's too well put together.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
this motherfucker hit a lick on an old lady and
selling
he took her whole retirement and shit. Like, yeah, that motherfucker be too clean. So yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, Darkseid does. He is the king of beards on this podcast. Like my shit don't, my shit don't connect. That's why I keep my shit grown out because yeah, my shit just I don't know what happened and God just said, nah, no, I need to humble you. But yeah, this little part right here doesn't connect. This part doesn't connect, and I'm just like, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm glad it at least gotten that far because I've seen some of my friends have beards and it stopped right here. And I'm just like, fuck! Like you just got pork, you just got them pork chops on your face, like
mutton chop.
yeah, mutton chops.
chop.
I think that's how mine grows. Like if I don't shave it, it'll stop like right there. I'll get mutton chops.
Oh,
I look like an old school porn star if I just let my hair grow out. It's crazy.
It's like
like I should be in like in a black exploitation film or something. Yeah, turkeys.
I want to watch. What's that
Everything
movie?
just has a sepia tone on it.
Yeah.
I want to see that movie again. With Michael Jai White.
Oh, I
Jai
love
White,
that.
whatever.
Black Dynamite.
yeah.
Black Dynamite.
Yeah, Black Dynamite. Yeah.
That is
What was it like a shoe or boomerang?
Well,
These are a shoe.
I think it was a shoe. Yeah, I think it was a shoe. Yeah.
He fucking steps like I threw that shit, motherfucker.
Yeah, that is the culmination of all perfect, like a perfect culmination of black exploitation movies and so forth. Black exploitation is it black exploitation?
Exploitation.
Black
exploitation. Black exploitation.
Yeah.
Jeez. But yeah, no, I need to see that movie again. But yeah, thank you, Polar Knights, for us now reliving that we don't have a phenomenal beard. Our beards.
Did anyone watch the anime? Wasn't there an anime?
Oh yeah,
Black Dynamite.
Yeah,
Or an animated series. At least, if it wasn't an anime.
It was on Adult Swim.
Yep.
Was it American or Japanese?
No, it was American.
It was American.
Oh, I'm thinking of Samurai.
There was
Samurai
one.
Jack.
It was like a style. I mean, it wasn't really an anime.
Afro Samurai.
That's
Afro
Samurai.
Oh yeah.
That was Japanese.
Yeah, that's no Afro Samurai is American, wasn't it?
That was American too.
Yeah, I think it was
No,
American.
Afro Samurai was it was done by wasn't it done by Japanese studio?
Use the power
Because I remember it looking very like fluid.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was, but I mean, you can confirm that. But yeah, no. Black Dynamite did have a short-lived series.
It is. It's
Japanese.
Japanese. It is Japanese.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's written by a Japanese author.
Yep. But Black
Oh,
Dynamite.
the manga.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. So no, you guys are spot on. No, I was gonna say. Yeah. So I mean. Okay, now we're gonna get off the beards. Jeez, there's a lot of beard talking here.
Yeah, beard took us in a weird hole. All right.
Yeah, so let's
Bandito
go.
Mac, you got the doc
news.
here. What you
Hot
got?
scoops. The news. What's happening right now?
Those are scoops. Yeah, the
Latest scoops.
today.
We could talk about the PlayStation 30th anniversary bundle popped. PS5 Pro. Did we talk about that last week?
We talked about the PS5 Pro.
We talked about
not the
PS
anniversary.
specifically.
Yeah. So the anniversary bundle, I don't think the anniversary bundle is the Pro. Actually, I don't
It is
know
a
why I
Pro.
wrote that.
It is. No, it is.
Is it Pro?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
a Pro.
The Pro's included in it. The regular's included in it. The portal.
Slim.
The portal's
Oh
included.
yeah.
Wait, there's a
Portal.
portal. There's a portal.
There's a portal bundle.
There's
Yeah.
a retro color portal, and that portal looks good. I'm telling you
Yeah.
right now. Yeah, I'm dusting
I'm
up
gonna
the
look.
portal.
What the hell's a portal?
It's like
PS-
a portable.
Is
PlayStation
it the handheld thingy?
Yeah, the
right.
handheld thing.
It's pretty much
Oh.
a Switch
Oh, yeah.
without the removable Joy-Cons.
Dude, that controller
Yeah.
is fucking dope though. We're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about like the retro one, right? Where it has like where they
Yeah, it
did
has,
the
like,
grips. They did them with microscopic, like little PlayStation symbols.
Yeah.
I'm like,
sacred-
wow.
sacred
I'm like, that is
symbol.
so ingenious. Like
Yeah,
using
right.
that as the texture for your grip and stuff.
Well, the thing. Oh yeah, so they do have the portal. I did not know that. Which,
Yep.
ooh,
It looks nice.
Of course.
It looks very nice.
Yeah.
Even though I probably wouldn't play on the portal, I'll just
No.
play on my screen. But that does it's very, very nice looking.
The whole collection looks good. Can we just say it looks really good?
It looks really good. It looks really sharp.
The classic look of PS1 is just
Timeless.
it's timeless.
At this point,
and,
it's timeless.
and that little like was it 4-color logo? It's so good.
It's so beautiful.
Yes.
I wish it would bring the 4-color logo back.
They need to bring that logo back. It's so simple.
Yes.
Yeah, make it your logo. Like make it your main logo. It's such a good logo.
Yeah, there's no reason why they need to change that. It's a very
the new one
beautiful.
looks it's the new one. It's nice, but it feels a little generic as compared to like the original. PlayStation
for sure.
logo with the
For
colors
sure.
and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's why we appreciate it more, because they do that where they bring back the retro color waves, and it always looks good. But maybe it's just appreciation for.
I want to drop this info about the the collection. It's going to be released on November 21st.
Good Lord.
There will only be 12,300 units. Okay, so
of which one? Of which one?
Of the PlayStation 5 Pro console.
Pro console. Yes.
Pro. Yeah.
They haven't said.
If you can snag that Pro console, you're basically set for life. You can basically sell that at any point and buy a small house.
I mean, they were selling scalpers.
Think about it. No, think
of 10K.
I mean, just look at it. Look at it. It's the Pro. It's limited, and it looks like that.
Very limited.
And it won't be sold again. You know it's going to be valuable.
Are we talking about the anniversary one still?
Yes, the anniversary.
Yeah,
the anniversary one.
You guys kept saying Pro, so I didn't know we were talking about like the regular Pro or this one.
Oh no, this one. This one's specifically it's the anniversary edition.
Bandito Mac, is the controller limited? Because I would go for a controller.
You know what? That's a fantastic question. I wanted to know that myself because I don't think they specify here.
They don't specify.
Maybe it's only comes with the console.
What they do say is limited. They do call them limited editions. So,
there are standalone controllers that you can buy.
The standalone.
Out here.
Yeah, the standalone controllers are limited edition.
Yeah, you're right. Limited edition.
So,
and you can begin pre-ordering those actually tomorrow. So September 26th.
Yeah, and please believe.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be pre-ordering? This guy.
Oh yeah.
I will be pre-ordering.
Yeah,
this.
I think I might have to pop on that, even though I don't use it for anything, and I will probably just sit there and it won't get used.
Yeah, no, I 100%. I think I said in the last podcast I will not be getting a Pro because I barely play my PlayStation as this. Only 2 games I've absolutely played on it has been, or 3 games I've absolutely played on it has been both God of Wars and Spider-Man. The only 3 games I played on my PlayStation since I bought it. So, shit.
Well, can we?
So,
well, hold on. Now, can we just use this as a platform to pivot onto some news?
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the state of play. Yeah, I mean,
State of play, and I think there's only like honestly, I watched the whole state of play, and I think Bandito, you did too, and I'm not sure if the other guys here did, but there's only one game.
Like the 9-minute recap that you can watch on like.
Okay, but before we make a transition, I just want to bring up one thing real quick.
Okay.
You guys were talking about scalpers were currently pre-selling the PlayStation 5. So PlayStation 5 right now on eBay at the moment. Well, I'm looking at PS4. PS4 Anniversary Edition, which I think was the 20th Anniversary Edition, are currently being sold for anywhere between, let's say, $1,000 to $2,000. It all depends. So they do sell for quite a bit of money. I'm trying to look for the sold items. Items, they're selling anywhere from $1,900, $2,000, $1,700.
They will absolutely hold their value.
Yeah, they will hold their value. They actually will. Yeah, they'll go at least for double. PS5 one Anniversary Edition. You guys were saying 10,000. I think that's a stretch.
10,000. I never said 10,000.
No, that was the
10,000.
That was what Bandito said.
Yeah, they were selling the ability to sell it, like because they're not out yet.
The ability to sell it. But they're probably saying like, "Hey, give me,"
or ability to pre-order.
Pre-order. They're probably like, "Hey, I'll give you $10,000, but I need to come with X amount of consoles to get that." So that's just how sometimes it works. Usually when they sell, like if somebody tries to, it fell off the back of the truck. You got to give them a big chunk of money and so forth. For a couple. But no, right now they're selling for just pre-sale for $2,900 roughly. $3,000, $2,900. So just for the pre-sale before you can even, that's supposed to guarantee you.
Good luck. Good luck to any of you.
Good
who wanna
luck,
go
yeah,
after it,
to
but
anybody.
That is a college education for your kids. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
No.
I made a great amount of money selling PlayStations and Xboxes when they first came out because I am what you will call a scalper.
Thief. Oh yeah.
Flipper. No, I would have called you a flipper.
That's
Flipper.
not
Yeah,
funny.
exactly. I just flip them. Yeah, I'm not scalp.
Yeah.
I don't scalp people. I just flip them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I made quite a bit of money flipping PlayStations. I did give a lot of PlayStations away at cost for people that couldn't get it. If you guys remember, if you guys remember the time of what was it? When did these come out?
2020 around? No,
Yeah.
It was a while ago.
yeah, actually,
right?
no.
Yeah,
it had to be
it's been a
2020 because I
while.
was at home.
Yeah,
But yeah, I
you're right.
remember
It
there
was like
were.
2019, 2020, around
Yes,
that
Oh,
right.
time.
it was pandemic time, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
pandemic
the
time.
chip
pandemic
shortage.
time, yeah.
Specifically,
Yeah.
chip shortages was making
Yes.
everything.
Yeah.
And people were desperate for some home entertainment. So I was getting, but I gave a lot of friends PlayStations at cost. But yeah, there was a lot of people who were desperate for them. So I will be going for just really quick before we go to the next thing.
Yeah.
How many of you guys are actually going for the anniversary edition?
I will. I'm gonna try to. Because I'll be at home. So.
I mean, I'll look at it. I'll try to, but I doubt it. I don't have that kind of magic to.
Well, I think
To score. Wait a minute.
no, PlayStation.
You don't have that kind of magic, Dark Sign?
No. That the game has changed. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Well,
Yeah,
a lot of these are not coming to. They're not coming. They're coming.
They're
to
not coming to like retail.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
direct from
Well, some
warehouse.
No, some are coming from retail. They are going to retail, but it's a very limited amount.
I will
Man,
tell
no,
you, the game has changed in terms of on the ground retail. Like people just don't do that anymore. Like I mean, you could get the base, model, but even that market has kind of just dried up. So, it's a rarity to see a special edition Switch these days. So, but
I
would go for it if I had the opportunity. But
well, the biggest, the hardest one that's going to be to get is going to be the Pro.
Yeah.
The Pro version is going to be the hardest one to get by far.
Yeah.
Second will be the digital edition, and then you could buy the little setup thing to go to the side of it. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Pro edition.
I mean, anything you buy, any one of these, it'll probably hold its value in resale.
Absolutely.
And the capacity you buy it. So
Resale for sure. I mean, that's the oldest. That's the oldest story in the book. Anytime PlayStation releases something, everyone always scalps it, and everyone always makes 2 to 3 times as much. Every single time they release.
I'm looking at the Elite controller. That's the 30th anniversary, and even the case that comes in is beautiful. It's the same logo and everything. So, yeah, I think I've tried to go for the Elite. I don't know what it's called. It's not called Elite. I don't know what it is.
Edge.
The Edge controller.
Oh,
You're thinking of Xbox.
Edge.
PlayStation Edge.
Yeah.
That's what they're gonna call the anniversary looking one.
No.
That's their upgraded controller.
The Pro controller.
Oh,
Yeah,
the Pro controller. I got you.
Pro.
Okay. I thought we were still talking about the anniversary controller.
Yeah. No.
All right.
Yeah, they have it.
You're correct.
Yeah.
No, you're correct.
But cool.
Yeah, for sure. Now, okay, so are we pivoting here? Because I want to pivot to the state of play, and I know that there are things that we could talk about, and the main event, though. The main event that they showed was the sequel to the Ghost of Tsushima.
Power World.
No, it was not Power World. Power World currently in some kind of trouble. We'll have to talk about it another time here in a little bit, probably.
Sonic Shadow Generations.
You know what? Have you been talking to the Ed Underground? Because these are all his posts. These are all his posts.
Yes.
Ed, of course, and Xbox. As soon as they do a state of play, Xbox posts that like we have it too kind of like thing, and Ed Underground also threw it in our chat. The one thing they don't have is that the show stealer.
Ghost of Yotei.
Ghost of Yotei. Great title.
Ghost.
I have not played Ghost of Tsushima. I have it. I own it, but I have not started it. Now, I'm just bringing this up. We can talk about how great it is, but today, Ubisoft announced that Assassin's Creed, what is it called? the Japanese
Shadows.
one? Shadows.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed Shadows is officially delayed to February.
Yeah.
It's pretty big post. The pre-orders are being like refunded and stuff like that. They need more time. And of course, I scrolled down the first post. I was like, oh, looks like Ubisoft saw the state of play.
Yeah.
And it did feel like that because that trailer, even though it's a trailer, it is a really nice looking trailer for that game. So I doubt that was the reason why Assassin's Creed changed, but
Yeah.
I just thought it was funny.
Yeah. The optics for sure. Make it look
Poorly,
goofy for sure.
poorly
Poorly
timed.
timed.
Yeah. Poorly timed. Yeah. Which is unfortunate because I feel like there is space for both of those games to exist.
They're totally different. Yeah.
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 So but I mean, Ghost of Yotei looks. I mean, it looks amazing. It looks just as amazing as Ghost of Tsushima did. I feel like when it first got announced. And so I mean, and if it's anything like it, Ghost of Tsushima wasn't a terrible game by any stretch.
Now, have any of you played? Have any of you played Ghost of Tsushima?
No.
Okay,
But
so
the one we're talking about, is that the one with the wolf and the samurai?
yes,
At the end of the okay, all right, yeah.
Wolf and the Samurai? Are you talking about?
yeah,
Because there's
that's
another
the
one.
trailer.
Oh, okay.
Ghost of whatever
like-
you guys are
I thought
talking
you were talking
about.
about Sekiro because they call him Wolf
Oh no
as well.
no! So in Ghost
No,
of
no, no,
Yotei, it looks like you'll have like a companion.
Gotcha.
That's a wolf.
Main
Yeah.
character.
Yeah, I'm
And
watching
I
it
like
live
the
right now. So
idea. I like the idea that the each of the games, like this takes place like hundreds of years in a different point in Japanese history. This Ghost of Yotei, and like now you'll have like gunpowder weapons being introduced into Japan in this sequel. So I love the idea that if sequels will be like Ghost of different regions of Japan and different time periods in Japan.
I'm liking
Where you
that.
have, I like that idea. So another one, you could have them like straight up fighting like fucking soldiers with like guns, like full on complete guns and stuff. You know what I mean?
So during that era,
yeah, like the last Samurai starring Tom Cruise. I'd love to play that.
Right. No, I think that's a dope idea. I think having the Ghost franchise basically kind of branch out, also kind of in a similar way to Assassin's Creed, just not similar in story, obviously, but different settings.
Ghost of Tom Cruise is the next one.
yeah. That that will obviously go very well with Assassin's Creed right now.
Yeah. It would just be him in his like Maverick Top Gear outfit, like just standing there, fucking with the sword. Fucking kick ass.
Yeah. Does someone say PC mods? Because you know damn well they're gonna replace it.
Oh yeah, that would be good. Yeah, that would be a good PC mod. Tom Cruise.
I'm interested in what they're doing though, because like I don't know.
Goose.
But no, for the game, just like I'm curious. Will it just be more Ghost of Tsushima? Like, not that was a bad thing necessarily, but you know, like how are they going to update? Like, what sort of new mechanics are they going to introduce?
Yeah, I don't know.
How will it play differently? You know, but
Sucker Punch, great studio. Sucker Punch, like I've been a fan from them for a long time, and this is the first time we'll get a sequel from them in this franchise.
Is fun, you know? I just downloaded Infamous the other day because I saw I re-downloaded that, started playing it.
Which one though? Which one?
I'm playing First Light. So Infamous 2, there's like the DLC.
Okay.
I never played that part.
Yeah.
But no, like, and you know what? So I think this will be another game that will try to sell, you know, the PS5 Pro, just because of like how beautiful it looks.
Sure,
absolutely.
Just hopefully mechanically, we'll see what else it can bring to the table, but. Definitely the game of the show. I
guarantee, this is going to be a big tech demo in future. Like, I mean, there's so many like sequences they're showing with like a million leaves falling and cherry blossoms.
Of course,
I could totally see a really slick tech demo in a few months that really like seals the deal for PS Pro, and this is how they're going to sell it with this game. I think. Fucking PlayStation was like, they got to wash the taste of Concord out of people's mouths. So they're like, because I heard there was like prior to the state of play, there was like a rumor that there was like, the lineup had been leaked, and this was not on the lineup, right? So
really,
this was a genuine. Yeah, well, I don't know if it was The
There
leak
was a
had
leak.
Wolverine on it. Yeah,
that one.
yeah.
Yeah, no, that was obviously a fake because they were
Obviously
like,
fake.
because they put Concord 2. They put.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Well,
they put-
I think the idea was that they were gonna reintroduce
Just it,
Concord. Was
yeah.
the implication?
Okay,
Yeah.
But that's what got
Um,
everybody
yeah.
got. Like, they're like, the fuck. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
It was funny though.
But yeah.
But yeah.
Did you have anything else for that one? I was trying to go through the other games real quick.
Yeah, go for it. Go for
I
it.
think so. Like, yeah, that was definitely Ghost of Yotei, definitely the biggest game.
Yeah.
I feel like another sort of tempo they tried to prop up was Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered, which I
Okay.
feel like
we got to talk about this real quick too.
Yeah.
And then the PlayStation is out of control with the remakes.
the remaster.
They are out of
Like,
control.
do we need is Horizon? Do we need one now?
I was watching I was watching the live stream,
Yeah.
and the chat's always wild. And they were throwing down the Concord stuff, but it's either there's three things they throw down. They're pissed off that it's not Bloodborne remakes.
Of course.
Oh, that was
right?
that was
It will
another.
always be the case.
Every
Yeah.
That was a leak.
I
That was
know.
another leak.
It's perpetual.
Bloodborne. Oh, yeah.
If it's not Bloodborne, everyone's pissed.
Yes.
Mhm.
And it's Concord 2. Here comes Concord 2.
Mhm.
And then the next joke is The Last of Us again re-release.
Yeah.
And that's what they're like. I swear to God, these people just like, so Horizon now getting a re-release.
Remaster, right.
Is it no?
Well,
is this the first remaster?
This
This is the first remaster, yeah.
First remaster.
There was like a sort of upgrade. I feel like it played better. on
Yes,
PS5,
it definitely
I
Well,
wanna
no,
say.
they
Right.
did it now on PS. They did it. Oh, they did do like a visual. I think, HD or update for
Upres
Yeah.
or whatever.
Rise,
Like
but
it was
that was
60
a free.
frames per second.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that was like a free
this-
one.
This has
Mhm.
completely new recorded.
yeah. You recorded
Sequences.
cutscenes.
Yes.
Yeah, because then I guess
Okay.
so. I guess in the sequel, I haven't played it yet. But in the sequel, they do the cinematics in a more cinematic way, where like
Yep.
Yes.
in the first game, it's much more like point to camera A, point to camera B, like back and forth
Yep.
in dialogue. So
Yeah.
they remade the first cinematics to be more in line like the second one, which will be interesting.
Yes.
Because I do want to not replay. I want to try playing through that game again because I never got a chance to. But yeah, it's just I feel like this is like another game where they just want to kind of show off more PS5 Pro, but it's like I don't know who's asking necessarily for this, because then on top of this remaster, they announced the Horizon Lego Adventures. Or Lego Horizon Adventures. Sorry. That's
Yes.
the
Now,
name.
is the remaster PC or is it only console?
That's a great question. So there is already a PC version out. I don't know if there
Yeah, it's
will
not
be.
a
Oh yeah,
Remaster.
there you're. So
Yeah.
I guess this is only for the console, and I guess again, there's targeting
Maybe,
the
yeah.
Pro. They're targeting
Mhm.
the Pro with this, right? So
Yeah.
um,
But yeah, it may also come out for PC though as well.
It probably will.
I'm sure
But
Yeah.
the thing is with like PC games, a lot of times people they'll make mods and so forth to put their own texture packages to upgrade the visuals and so forth. So I
Yeah.
mean, they can. I mean, the crazy thing is that the first one came out in 2017. So it's like we're not. I feel like we're not in an era of remakes or remasters at this point. Like the game has been out for several years.
Don't tell that to PlayStation.
Yeah,
'cause
PlayStation.
They have no. They think 30 years have passed or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Yeah.
Somebody's
I don't know.
smoking something at PlayStation headquarters, and they're just ordering remakes left and right, and not the remakes you want. Like, dude,
No.
Metal Gear Solid, fucking
Right.
remake like Siphon Filter from back in the
Yeah.
day.
Yes.
Remakes.
Oh,
Oh
they already did
man, I
Metal Gear,
forgot
though.
about
That's true,
Siphon
though.
Filter.
Yeah, Siphon
Yeah,
Filter used to be that shit back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Remake
could.
some of that old school. Like, remember Blasto? Remake Blasto. That was fun.
Blasto?
I don't remember
Yes.
that one.
Look up Blasto. You guys all played it. Everyone played that game. They had a sequel too.
Blasto.
Nah, give me some.
Yeah.
Give me some damn Vector Man, man. Give me
Oh
some.
yeah.
Yeah.
Vector
All right, well,
Man.
listen.
Okay.
There,
Earthworm Jim is due for
Mhm.
a comeback.
Oh,
Of yeah,
I
absolutely.
feel like there was something with that dude. He's problematic or some shit. I don't
Remember-
Anyway, listen,
Oh no, they always
they're
are.
making, I know, right? Like, come on. Anyway, they're remastering Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, 1
Legacy
and
of
2.
Kain. Yeah, I saw
There's
that.
another
Yeah.
remaster they're dropping. I'm
Never
actually
played it.
interested in that.
Yeah,
I-
never played it. Forever
Mom,
have.
we love that game back in the day.
I love that
Okay.
game. Yeah, the game's
Yeah.
great.
Okay.
The second one, yeah, I love the first one more, but yeah, the second one was good too.
Yeah.
Um,
Also at the show, sorry, Monster Hunter Wilds. they talked about the launch date.
Yeah.
No, not yeah. Monster Hunter. I still
Save
haven't
it for
played.
TGS. Nobody cares, man.
Ah, shut up.
No. I know people care. I'm just saying, like,
No,
it's
no,
such a like. As soon as they showed it, I was like, oh, okay, we're either in for like 20 minutes of this, or it's gonna be like a really quick trailer that makes no sense to me.
Because I think
it could
the
be
last
one or the other. Flip a coin.
I think when Capcom had their state of play.
It's like 40 minutes long.
It was a 40-minute long thing. They're like, we just showed you a trailer. That was the last thing that they ended on. Like, we just showed you a trailer. Now we're gonna give you the behind the scenes look. And it was just people playing it like, yeah, this is a lot of fun.
Almost as bad. Please buy it. It's almost as bad as when Square Enix needs to show off a new RPG and that's another fucking 40 minutes.
A Dragon Quest or some shit like that.
Some shit where it's like, okay, I get it, it's good, but I don't need to see this much of this. But anyways, I'm fully prepared for like 10 more hours of Monster Hunter trailers and specials we're going to get before this game comes out. So yeah, I rolled my eyes on that one. But it looks like, I know it's going to be a banger. Big hit. Looks beautiful.
It does.
All right. So. Real quick, let me just rattle off a couple more here so we can jump to something else real quick. But we got that one. There was another game called the Midnight Walk, which I guess people thought looked pretty interesting. It looked like some sort of weird horror game. It has a really interesting aesthetic. I would definitely look it up. Hell Is Us, another one. It looked like another action sort of, I don't know, action RPG, but it looks like an interesting horror action game.
Survival horror.
Survival horror, Souls-like, yeah.
Yeah. Then they showed some Dragon Age, the Veilguard. You know what that is?
Okay, that looked bad. They're trying to make that game into something, and it's gonna be another bomb.
Are you saying that? Go ahead.
What are you saying that because of Edward?
Yes, Edward's already. Huh?
Oh, our Edward?
Yes, our Edward. When he was shitting on it with like scars and all that.
Yeah,
I'm okay. Well, I mean,
that was Dragon Age?
Sometimes,
yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes that is not wrong. No, it just looks like that game from concept. It looks like they just don't know, and it smells like the same situation that happened with Concord and
I disagree with
Suicide Squad.
I think that Dragon Age has always been what Dragon Age is. I think like they've been on that track for a hot minute, and I think that the game. I don't think the game looked bad.
This does not have the same feel as previous Dragon's Age. This looks.
I mean, of course, like it's not going to look like. I mean, Dragon Age. I feel like when people say that, they're thinking of Dragon Age Origins. Like if you go back to Dragon Age 2, Dragon Age Inquisition, this doesn't look that different than those games.
I'm not saying the look. I'm saying the
feel.
I
mean, yeah, everything. I mean, like the feel, like I think like tonally, like just visually. I mean, the graphics or whatever, but like, yeah, I just think it's the same vibe that it's always been.
Are you willing to? Okay, what are your expectations here? You think it's gonna hit, or you think it's gonna flop?
I think it will sell for DragonAge fans. I don't think this will be another Concord. I think Dragon Age people who love Dragon Age will carry Dragon Age.
I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna go to an extreme.
Disappointed. Like, yeah, I don't think it will bomb the way that Concord did at all. Because I think there were a lot more issues with Concord than what this is.
Not Concord. Not Concord. Concord's an extreme, unique butterfly. We cannot either. There's nothing to compare it to. Suicide Squad. I think it'll track. I don't think it'll track like Suicide Squad.
I think it'll do better than that. It'll be at least better. I think the name Dragon Age alone will carry it far, and I think the
Dragon Age is a recognizable name for sure.
It is recognizable, but I have a feeling, and you know what? This it's giving me the same feel as the Borderlands. When's the last Borderlands that came out? It's got that same feel. Do you
think it's like two more of the same? Is that what you're saying? Or?
It's got the same feel. Somebody watched a James Gunn movie and we're like, let's make a video game. The same thing happened to all these examples I'm giving. They're all the same misguided attempt to recreate something, and it's like they're not hitting. And I was curious to see if they would. This trailer would they would try to pivot from that idea.
I feel like another comparable game would be the latest Saints Row, because I was a big fan of Saints Row 2 and 3.
That bombed hard.
Yeah, and I remember when those trailers came out for the new one, and people weren't really feeling that, and they were like, "Oh, it looks like Disney" or something like that. Like they kind of had some dumb complaints, but at the same time, that game also had clearly a lack of what made the other games good in the first place, right? on top of all the other bullshit that it had going on. But yeah, I don't think that would be the case with Dragon Age. Not this one.
Okay. We will. Time will tell.
Sure.
Another big thing will be what this game comes up against. Like I don't know what it's releasing opposite of because it's a holiday, right? So if it has nobody,
October?
if it has nobody like opposing it, then good opportunity, the holiday game. But I just have a feeling. I just have that feeling, baby.
Yeah, we'll see. The last big thing was I'll just shout out the StellarBlade Nier collab. That was kind of out of nowhere. Not really sure what it is, but all the gooners out there, you love your StellarBlade.
Gooners were happy.
Nier 2B, getting the 2B outfit at least in StellarBlade would be kind of cool. I am excited to see, even though I haven't even played StellarBlade yet. I check it out.
Did play a lot of the demo, and
I'm sure you did.
I sure did.
Can you describe the setting in which we were playing this game?
Look, you had to unlock certain settings, all right? So I had to grind for a bit to get those settings unlocked, but I don't know what you're talking about. But honestly, truly, you couldn't. The thing you're talking about, you had to like grind to get to. But it wasn't the demo.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I don't have the patience for that. So YouTube, YouTube, baby.
That is true. YouTube does it all for you.
Yeah, YouTube.
Sure. Yeah. But no, that's it. I thought the show was overall decent. I thought it was good. I thought they had a lot of interesting games. There were more than a couple. But I mean, obviously, like the biggest banger was Ghost of Yotei. But I think like that Hell Is Us game looks interesting. The Dynasty Warriors, I'm mildly interested in that. Trying to see what they're doing there.
Yeah.
Also, I wanted to say that there is a new Sonic and Shadow Generations DLC that will be coming out.
Oh shit!
That Keanu Reeves will be headlining that. So
that's really
for people who have the same ailment as the Ed Underground, they will absolutely love it. They probably already made their pre-orders.
Enjoy watching trains? Do you enjoy listening to air raid sirens?
I literally I will wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and just go to the train station and just look at trains all day. Are you saying there's a correlation?
Yes, there may be a correlation between that and Sonic.
Okay.
Maybe.
Do your research.
Okay. Well, and then Lunar Remaster Collection. If you're into old school RPGs.
Man. Yes, let me just say, is in my entire childhood, never played it, but I saw that game box at every GameStop my entire life. Every
Which
time.
Lunar
for PlayStation 1.
Oh yeah, I never played it though.
We all saw it. It was always there forever.
You play it?
No, I never played it.
I never played it. I see it in so many magazines.
I see it. Yep, so many magazines, but we could not. My parents were.
Yeah,
they couldn't afford it at the time.
Right.
And then two, there were other games. I'm like,
right. If I'm buying a game, it probably wasn't going to be.
I'm pretty sure it had like five
Yeah.
PlayStation discs to just play the whole
game.
Yeah.
It was something crazy.
So too. Yeah. But but yeah, overall though, I think I said that already. I thought decent show.
Decent show.
Yeah.
Not bad. We don't have that much time left. I'm gonna get to that Thunderbolts trailer. I want to hear some thoughts about how you guys are feeling about that.
I know.
Because I don't have a lot.
Really quick. We got a comment from the Ed Underground.
Whoa! What?
Yeah, he's not here, but he
special
is.
Guest.
He's with us, the special guest.
Breaking news.
Yeah, he says. He says, "Was his abomination?" I don't know what he's talking about. He says, "Saints Row went woke, then broke." That's not why Saints Row went bad. And then he says, "I hate trains." Okay. That's that's about as much contribution.
Talk about what's self-report.
Yeah, that's
self-report.
Man on the scene.
But I do believe Ed likes turtles, though.
He loves turtles. But the issue with Saints Row, just really quick, it wasn't because they went woke. Pretty much they didn't listen to fans. They went and
Sweet Baby all over that. Sweet Baby was all over
Sweet Baby Ray's all over that. The long story short, a lot of people wanted to be Saints Row 2 is probably the most popular version of the game. The people who wrote Saints Row 3 or whatever the last one was, pretty much tried to 3 or 4. They tried to pretty much redo everything. Instead of going to what the people wanted, the fans wanted in 2, they pretty much went with 1 and went the complete opposite. So they just went with bad dialogue, bad gameplay, a lot of things that were happening with it. So they just didn't listen to the fans. So it didn't have anything to do with being woke or them listening to the woke mob. They were just not listening to their fans, and people just hated everything that Saints Row had turned out to be. So
wokey. Okay.
Yep. That's not what woke means, but okay. Go ahead,
right.
Bandito.
Please don't engage.
Please.
But no, Thunderbolts, man. Did we watch the trailer? Have we all watched the trailer?
Yes.
Now,
we've already talked about this.
Creamcast watched the illegal leak trailer.
First off, why are you going
Disney?
What?
Disney, please.
Allegedly.
Yeah, no. You talked about it. You self-reported.
You boasted about it, actually. You boasted about it.
Yeah, anyway.
Say Disney ain't gonna do nothing to me.
Yeah. Oh, you hear that? You hear that?
Also, you hear.
Yeah.
You're coming with us. Like, what the fuck? Okay, go ahead, Darkseid. You're obviously a snitch, so go ahead, snitch.
Yeah. Creamcast here, address to be provided is, he had watched the illegal leak from, I believe, D23. I don't know. So, I mean, you could tell us, is this pretty much the same trailer you saw?
Yes.
Just in HD?
This is almost verbatim. Almost the exact same trailer.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I was just curious to see if something new or was added or removed. But no, I liked it a lot. I think it's but it's not getting talked about a lot. I've noticed, it's not like making the rounds, which I thought it would. But I like the feel. I like the characters. It's unfortunately with Marvel, it's way too early to make any kind of. We've been burned too many times. Yeah. So we'll have to wait and see. But I like a lot of what I'm seeing, and I like a lot of the people involved. So the direction is cool. Almost every character.
Who are these characters? Who are the characters here? Who are the Thunderbolts? And who's
you want to know what the Thunderbolts are?
Stranger Things. Yeah, Stranger Things is a character. What's his name? David Arbor.
David Arbor
what films was he in before this?
Black Widow. So his character is in Black Widow as the Red Guardian. Also, Yelena was what's her name? Black
Widow's sister.
Natasha Romanoff's sister.
Gotcha.
So she's the new Black Widow. Who else is on that team? You got Bucky's on there. Taskmaster is on there.
What's the
who's the character who looked like Captain America?
Yeah, that's U.S. agent from Captain America and Falcon and the Winter Soldier. The TV show.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then they did show Bob a few times.
Yes.
So that's the Sentry, which they're obviously keeping under wraps. We will see how they. I'm pretty sure the villain of this movie is going to be. I don't know if I should spoil things. There's a major element of that character. He seems to be. I would bet he's going to be the main crux of that story. Like the Thunderbolts are either have to protect or remove him, kill him. I don't know. But it seems to be that they're doing something.
I didn't catch the Sentry. I mean, I only just recently learned about who that character was from a YouTube video. From Comics Explained, I think. So knowing what his power is and trying to understand how this would fit into the story, that, I'm very curious now, how that plays out. So
it would make sense that somebody's trying to control the Bob character for that reason, right? So but there's also the Void, which is the other element of the Sentry, which I think will either be will play into the movie. I don't know yet. It just sure seems like these Thunderbolts are obviously there's some kind of group of anti-Avengers or Avengers for hire almost that
It's
are
Suicide Squad, right? Sort of.
yeah, Suicide Squad for
Yeah.
but the original Thunderbolts weren't that. So like this take on the Thunderbolts, I like
The
it.
trailers, it's giving me
Big time.
Giving me flashbacks of the shitty DC thing.
Yeah,
With like the poppy like music and cut and over the top. But again, it's too early. It's way too damn early to say what it's gonna be.
The only thing this has going for it is that we're familiar with almost all these characters in some.
Well, we're missing also. Oh, did you guys go out just a second?
No.
Okay, just got really quiet. I mean, obviously with the winners, the new Captain America, Brave New World, we are going to see Red Hulk as well. So that's another member.
Right. It's like not confirmed. Like
he's not yet. We don't know if he's gonna be in the Thunderbolts, but if he's gonna be
like
crossover.
It is. Yeah, but the implication is like so it's General Thunderbolt Ross, right? So like the Thunderbolts with now they added an asterisk and nobody knows what the asterisk means on the title. Mm-hmm. So like obviously, and this movie comes out after Captain America, Brave New World. That's the title, right?
Brave New World, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So obviously, the fallout of that movie will, we will understand the title a little bit better in this movie. I think so.
Yeah. I mean, there could be more. I mean, the one thing that there's been talk about is the Punisher returning. And so what capacity that comes into, and if you know a little bit about Thunderbolts, you know what that could mean as far as the Punisher returning. Because there was talk that the Marvel TV shows will have an impact, will have crossover with the MCU. So if the Punisher does come back, that could mean a really cool thing for the Thunderbolts. Yeah, really good addition to the Thunderbolts. And it brings back some lost characters, or essence of lost characters that I think would be kind of cool. They can kind of wrap up what happened in Secret War. They also Darkseid knows what I'm talking about. Also with Secret Invasion, there is Secret Invasion, I'm sorry. With Secret War, there is there's another character that can possibly show up in the Thunderbolts, but that would need to happen first. I don't know how they're going to do the timing. So I'm assuming with this coming out, then with other movies happening later, that characters are eventually, I'm assuming they're going to have plans, and I don't think they even announced it yet as far as phases are concerned. So I'm assuming the Thunderbolts is not going to be a one-time thing. It's not going to be like kind of like the Eternals where we kind of got a taste of them and now they're just sitting in limbo, which they're supposed to be in Eternals too. I'm assuming that's what's going to happen with Thunderbolts. It's going to have do you guys think it's going to have a simultaneous run with the Avengers at the same time? Because I mean, the Thunderbolts can kind of exist on their own, but there's already been announcements of certain characters showing up in the Avenger timeline. So it's kind of it's a weird crossover that they're doing. So do you think this is going to be an eventual that'd be kind of cool, Avengers versus Thunderbolts type of thing, kind of, I don't know, like a Civil War type of issue? Or how do you think they're going to do with the crossovers from certain characters showing up in certain movies, like Thor, Love and Thunder, how they're going to show up in the Thunderbolts, or if they're ever going to show up in the Thunderbolts at all? How do you think that's going to work?
Like Thor, Love and Thunder, you talk about like Hercules from...
Yes, Hercules. Yeah, I didn't want to spoil it for anybody. Yeah, like how do you think that's going to work out?
I don't know. I think this movie, I'm really getting the feel that this movie is like a concept for a future Guardians of the Galaxy type team. Like a likable, funny, ragtag group of people. Your typical Concord situation, really. So we'll see if this kind of scratches the itch for everyone. And I could see more sequels, but right now I don't know. I hope they don't they really need to just focus on one good movie at a time, right? So I mean, this is I think it's a good concept. It's a good idea. Sentry is definitely OP, so I don't know. I'm terrified that they're going to fuck up their entire universe if they don't put that genie in the bottle. Yeah. So we will see, because however that character is left on the playing field, I mean, how do you avoid that in a future Avengers movie? How do you avoid his character? And Secret Wars. How do you can't really. So I like that he's the character of his weight is in this Thunderbolts movie and not in like an Avenger movie. But maybe if his character really hits, we'll see some of those crossovers in different ways. But honestly, I hope this movie just is like self-contained for the most part. Because like I said, all the characters I really like, pretty much all of them I really like, except for Taskmaster. I don't remember. It's a female, right? I don't remember. It's a male.
Yes, a female.
It's a female in the MCU, and I just don't remember anything about. I gotta watch that movie again because I liked the Black Widow movie. I did like it. I just don't remember anything about it. Like I like that supporting cast of that movie was really good, which is most of this movie's supporting cast. So.
I'm kind of interested about the whole Sentry thing because I mean Sentry is it doesn't fit within the Thunderbolts as you would think of them in live action. It's kind of it's kind of like a situation where, without spoiling too much, I guess like a Marvel situation where, and I guess they can do it. They've done similar things like that with like Thor, right? Everybody said kind of the same thing. Like, how do you power down Thor when you're showing him in live action? He's a guy, he's supposed to be super powerful, and then you have a Black Widow who can just do backflips and shoot a 9mm. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, they can do it with Sentry. It is interesting. I don't know the bad guy who you think it is because I haven't looked into it. Dark Side. But yeah, I mean, I hope with Marvel that they go the route that they did before, where they plan things out years in advance, tie all the movies together and all these different storylines where they finally get together, tie everything together to this one culmination of a movie, and it just turned out excellent. I hope that's what they do here and eventually with the rest of the Marvel universe, but it remains to be seen. I thought the trailer looked great for what it was. It was cool to see all these minor characters that we saw in all these other bad movies. I'm looking at you, Ant-Man. You know, I'm hoping that this will be our pain and our tears, our money that we paid and wish we didn't. I hope it all comes to a good focal point in the series. So hopefully the MCU can still be saved, but time will tell.
Yeah, they could definitely build this team up. Like there's a lot of good villains in the MCU that they just kind of churn through, and you can revisit a lot of them with the Thunderbolts concept, right? So, well, I was just thinking about fucking Justin Hammer from Iron Man.
Yeah.
Like, what a great I could watch that actor do that role forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was
so
good.
like him coming back, and I know he's supposed to come back in. I don't even know if that Armor Wars movie is happening with John Cheadle, where War Machine versus like Hammer Industries, but that would be cool to see that. They could do a lot of cool stuff. I like the trailer. I think I'm in on it.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, it looks interesting. I'm interested. It seems like I have a lot of catching up to do. I need to watch Black Widow. Got to watch Winter Soldier. Someone was saying that they sort of teased Bucky at the end, even though he was in the trailer throughout it, which is funny. I'm like, they sort of like revealed him, but he was
Bucky.
That is true. Yeah, he's like, who's that? Bucky. It's like, yeah, but they've been showing him like 20 times before this.
Right. Bucky's not a surprise.
But it does seem like Bucky's hunting them down, which is like a fun idea. Yeah. But they also show that he's in the same room with them at the end. Yeah. So. Yeah, well, I don't know.
Well, you know, everybody wanted Bucky to be Captain America, so that's what everybody thought for a longest time, and then they went the Sam route. So we'll see. I mean, people love Bucky a lot. He's
Did they say when the movie
characters.
drops? Did they say when the movie drops? When does it come out?
It's next year, but it's going to be like either summer.
May 2nd.
Okay.
May 2nd. Okay. So a couple months away.
Yep.
All right, just I want Harrison Ford. Hey man, stay in there, stay in the game, man. You old as hell. Like, we can't go through too many more generals. He's 82. So
all right, stop joking about that.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. He wants another indie movie. But let's go.
He's just gonna be in a fucking wheelchair. like whipping his little whip around.
Yeah. Go, Andrew, go. Like I said, I wish that man health.
Yeah, same here.
Let's go to all right. So really quick, can we go to Power World?
Do we want to?
Yes.
We are at the edge of time here.
Edge these nuts.
Thank you, Bandito Mac. Thank you for
we're at the edge of time. Okay,
yeah.
We can go through these real quick. I mean, like, do we really care? Nintendo's doing Power World. It's not coming out in Japan, guys.
It's not coming out in Japan. I'm sorry, hey, for our Japanese listeners. Yeah, you're
consoles.
What?
Yeah, you're missing out.
The hit sensation Power World.
Yes,
global hit sensation.
They're missing out on American Pokemon. So
they got some problems.
So what happened?
I mean, they have their real Pokemon.
They got sued.
So
they got sued.
They're getting sued for a patent infringement. No, this is different than copyright.
Yes,
right?
Yeah.
A lot of people are thinking because copyright this, they're copying the monsters, but this is just distinctly different, and in that it is a patent infringement case.
Yeah, and so Nintendo owns the rights, or Game Freak owns the rights to catch monsters in a game. Is that what it is? Or capture them in a ball or something like that.
It's the ball. It's the fact that it's the ball situation. That they already have. I believe it was something with they're saying because the fact they catch monsters in the ball is what got them. Everything else, from what I've seen so far, and I haven't kept up with the lawsuit, is that because they catch them with the ball, that's where they're going to try to go for.
All right. So, is anyone surprised by this lawsuit? Like this we knew this was coming.
Everybody knew that was coming.
Everyone knew this was coming.
Oh,
yeah. The only surprise here is that it came so fucking late, right? Like, what is the point?
Well, you know what? The timing is interesting because they were about to release globally, right?
Yes.
So they were just about to drop worldwide, but soon as Japan heard, they're dropping here, Nintendo's like, in my territory, on my turf, on my block?
Nani?
Not today, buddy. Yeah.
Which is crazy. Yeah, because there's Nintendo of America. I don't understand how they're allowed to do it in Japan, but not in America as well. But hey, it's not my clowns, not my circus. So I'm just like, it is what it is.
Block, yeah.
Hey, get Power. If you're scared, if you want to buy Power World, just be up, on that, then buy Power World now, because you never know. Next one is Concord director steps down. Because one of the greatest flops of recent times. We thought that Cyberpunk. We thought Cyberpunk was
broke.
Go broke. We thought Cyberpunk had the biggest flop in recent times. But they were able to come back from it. But Concord,
Concord, and the story of Concord is still unfurling as reported development budget is insanity.
400. First, everybody was like, they just lost 100 million. That's bad.
Insanity.
But $400 million.
$400 million.
And they said that this game, some people were joking, saying that this was, I think they called it Failcord or Failcon or something like that. And then some people were saying this was going to be a Overwatch killer. And it seems like a lot of people, and at one point, they were going to release Concord earlier. So Concord was supposed to actually come out sooner, but they had to spend an exorbitant amount of money to even make it playable. They said when play testers and people played it at that point, they said this game is practically unplayable. We hate this. So Sony poured in more money.
That was that 200 million that they decided to like double down.
Yes,
on fixing Concord.
It's like
so they doubled the production at 400, and even at that point, they were like, it's not getting any better.
Well, it's like
it sounds like some mismanagement.
It's like playing blackjack. You got 20. You got king queen. The dealer is showing a king or showing a face card, and you say, you know what? I'm really gonna test my luck. I want to double down right now. The dealer's looking at you like, what? You're trying to double down on 20? You're like, fuck yes, I'm going to double down now, and you hit 30. Or something stupid.
PlayStation has always liked to play dangerously. All right, that's how they win big, lose big, and they lost big.
Scare money,
but they also win big.
Well, they say scare money makes no money. Look at PlayStation. They got bangers right now. They got Ghost of Yotei or whatever. They have Horizon Zero Dawn. They
Still
got,
on top.
yeah, still on
It is
top,
what it
baby.
is, man.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
think
Bang,
if
bang.
anyone has deserved the ability to take a blow as bad as this, it's probably PlayStation that they've earned it. But you can't take too many blows like that.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
This is
No.
not as bad as
No, Microsoft is
this
worse.
This is the worst. No, I was gonna say like Starfield is probably when we get the number back. Probably the production on Starfield, but they're still actively earning money back on Starfield. So, but I'm pretty sure that budget's got to be high on Starfield. The loss has got to be pretty big.
Yeah,
but this is
it's bad. But I'm saying we talk about Xbox a lot. Xbox has smaller fails overall.
Oh yeah.
Sony says, you know what, hold my beer. I'm gonna do it one time, and I hopefully they don't go back to this. But
I will tell you now, as soon as Concord is reintroduced, I'm in.
Yeah, you got a copy immediately.
Yeah, he's
right.
You know what? I'm telling you right now, if they can engineer Concord's return correctly, and it has to be like a subtle, stealth. It has to go with the studio. I've said this before. The studio, they have to make it into like a comeback story for the studio, and then everyone will rally around Concord, and it'll be great. I'm telling you right now. They got a plan. This could $400 million loss, quote unquote loss, could be 5-head game strategy. We don't to the point that we don't even. Sony might be playing chess at a level we don't even understand with this. So we'll see.
You heard it here, folks. All right.
Or it could be a gigantic fuck up.
It could be another $400 million fuck up. We'll see.
Yeah.
Next thing on the list, we'll talk about Squid Game Season 2. Trailer dropped for that. I don't know if we talked about Squid Game on the podcast, but
I've never seen it.
I don't think we did.
I watched it and loved it, and I am definitely looking forward to Season 2. Bandita, have you seen it?
Yeah, I saw it. It was alright.
Yeah. Okay, well, he says all right. I loved it. I thought it was great.
Yeah,
I think I like the ending more. It was some it was some slogging through it, but overall, I like the ending, the teaser or the reveal at the end.
I'll wait for the American remake. It'll be superior.
Jesus Christ.
Of course. As always.
Okay, all right, for our last thing,
last story
is X-Men 97 Season 2 not happening till 2026.
That's all right.
Nothing.
All right.
No, fuck that. Nothing pisses me off more than giving us a banger of a cartoon season. And imagine being a kid right now. At this point, if we were kids watching this, and then we had to wait like 2 years or 3 years for the sequel. Like, fuck it. Like, you know, I'm almost an adult at that point. Like,
kids have no concept of time. We all know.
I was gonna say I didn't even know what seasons were when I was a kid. So
kids have no idea.
I know. As a kid,
it's only when you're old and dying that you're aware of like seasons and dates, and you're like, oh man, this is not coming out for another 2 years.
That's true.
I felt like just lucky enough to catch it on TV when
kids don't get it.
You don't give a shit what if you miss like 3 episodes in the story. You're like. Because they give you enough backstory to tell you what happened in the last episodes. You're like, fuck it, I guess I'm here. I guess we're here. Yeah, we're here now.
Like,
we're here.
Run to no trial.
For X-Men 97, of course, is huge for us. But the fact that the first season took as long as it did to get made, this 2026 is, I consider it to be fast. Because like it took forever for that first season.
It did.
And that was a production for like years. So
yes.
I mean, I'll take it. Like I say, hey, take your time. If it's as good as the last season, shit.
Yeah, no, I agree. Well, I'm good. I wish they would line this up better, but they probably did not think X-Men 97 would be as well received as it was. So I get it. But nah, it kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to wait till 2026. I forgot everything that has happened before that.
Yep, you have to rewatch it the first season.
Yeah, rewatch it. See, that's the 5-head move. They purposely wait 3 years, and then they know we're getting older, we're forgetting, and then we gotta watch the season 1 again. I don't know. Even Ed Underground, he even says that 2026 is dumb. So hey, it is what it is. And also, last comment from our dear friend, the Ed Underground. He says, "You're, as in Dark Side, who Concord was made for. You're the modern audience." And Syed04 somehow in live time, I don't know how he's doing this. He has responded and says, "You're dumb."
Damn.
Damn.
Shots fired. Shots fired in the chat.
Shot fired.
Crazy. Syed, you have to do him like that, Syed. Yeah, 04.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Whoever he is, handsome bastard.
Yeah. I don't know who this guy is, but he looks amazing. Probably has a full beard and everything.
Full beard.
And is probably still watching One Piece, trying to get to the coveted 1,100 episode or something like that. Fucking nerd.
It's crazy that the word like the modern audience, like that's a derogatory term somehow. Like you're the modern audience. Like what? Is that a bad thing? Is that negative?
Yeah.
You're the modern audience. These games are made for a modern audience. Like, okay, so it matches the current demographic. What are you saying? Like, what? How is this?
Didn't you just say? Didn't you,
really dumb,
Bandito? Just stop. You just told us don't engage, and look what you're doing. Engaging.
No, I'm saying it's funny. It's just funny.
He put the carrot out. He dangled it in front of you.
He did.
The lure. It was
right,
too.
We gotta go. We gotta go.
Yeah. Bandito needs to go.
Wrap it up.
All right, guys. All right. Once again, another great episode of the Blrd Podcast. Not doing a full outro, but until next time, you guys, we will blur you later.
Blur you later.
Blur you later.
Yeah, you better say, bitch.